The Dark Knight may have overcome the threat of Failsafe, but his journey is far from over. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Batman issue number 131, a brand new arc in this Chip Zdarsky series. So that as we join the book, we pick up more or less where the last issue left off. Bruce is coming to in an alley, not just any alley, Crime Alley to be exact. Following getting shot by Failsafe at the end of the previous issue, a couple junkies are trying to rob him, and it doesn't exactly go great for them. Bruce admits that he's feeling strange, and this feeling only gets more heightened when he comes to face with Jimbo, a skeleton version of Jim Gordon who smokes a pipe. And you know what, that's fine, because he's a skeleton, he can't get cancer, he doesn't even have lungs. Batman jumps to the conclusion that this must be some sort of alternate universe that Failsafe sent him to, one last rub of salt into the wounds. Obviously, this isn't Batman's first rodeo when it comes to being sent through time and space, and he's going to have to solve the mysteries of this world if he ever wants to get back home. It also seems like if he wants to do that, he's going to have to do so minus any of his amazing gadgets or even his costume, which seem to be lost to him now. It's also not even like he can just pop back home and get more. The brownstone he's been living in here in this world looks like it's been abandoned for years. Lord only knows what shape the mansion is in. It's while stumbling around this new world, Batman ends up coming face to face with something very strange. Gotham cops escorting a huge hulking black-coated individual as he asks questions to the denizens of the city on whether or not they think they're insane before eventually tranking them. Obviously, even if this is another world and another Gotham, Batman just can't stand by and watch injustice be done, and as such he ends up joining the fray trying to stop this guy. As it would turn out, Gruesome over here is actually none other than this world's Harvey Dent, who apparently didn't become Two-Face but still got a little lip scar on him. What moniker does he go by in this strange new Gotham? Well, Judge Dent, of course, which, you know what, just by looking at him I thought they were doing a Punisher thing, but it's clear they're doing a Judge Dredd thing instead. Judge Dent also didn't come by all those new muscles honestly. In fact, he's been juicing up with a brand new variation of Bane's own Venom formula. Ah, so he's like the Liver King, huh? Does he also have a YouTube channel? Batman tries to fight valiantly, but he's still pretty banged up from that Failsafe fight. Ironically, though, he actually ends up managing to escape thanks to the help of two major factors. One, Firefly, who seems to be a self-sabotaging loser no matter the reality, accidentally sets the building on fire trying to help Judge Dent, and also the arrival of a brand new character. Well, I say new, but I could probably be proven wrong. Her name is Julia, Jewel for short, and she's pretty good with throwing knives. Which potentially led me to believe that she could be this world's answer to Julia Pennyworth, but I might end up being wrong on that. What we do learn for certain, though, is that much like Bruce and the Robin, she's an orphan. But despite the rough cards that life has dealt her, she continues to fight the good fight anyway. Against who, you might be wondering? Well, as it turns out, the queenpin of this alternate Gotham City's underworld turns out to be none other than Selina Kyle, who it would seem in this world kept the penchant for leather and claws but dropped the entire cat motif. Hey, they also played up the long Halloween-style connection that Selina had to the mob and the underworld, so it's cool to see her fully realized in that role here in this story. When Selina hears that Bruce Wayne is back in Gotham City, though, she takes a particular interest in it. She even passes off finding Bruce to one of her lackeys, a character called Red Mask, who, if I was a betting man, would say is either this world's Roman Sionis or more likely this world's Amadeus Arkham, who, if you'll remember, actually had a short tenure as Black Mask in the main universe. As the comic comes to a close, Batman gets patched up by Jewel, and he eventually riddles out the gimmick of this world, and that is, of course, this is a Gotham where no Batman ever existed. Again, not exactly a first for Bruce. He's been to worlds where Batman quit or went evil or died, but somehow this all feels different to him. Perhaps now Bruce finally understands what Failsafe said before he shot him, that this was a courtesy, showing Bruce firsthand what Gotham would be like if Batman never existed. And so that was Batman issue number 131, everyone, and I gotta say, I think Chip Zdarsky really shows that he has a lot left in the tank, and he's gonna be a lot more than just a one-trick pony when it comes with his Batman run. Again, the setup is familiar. We've seen Batman stories before wherein he goes to worlds wherein Gotham City's history has been altered for whatever reason. But as always, it comes to story structure and intent, and I think what Chip Zdarsky is trying to do right here is actually once again shine a spotlight on the importance of Bruce as part of the Batman equation. Here he has no suits, no gadgets, no real allies, but he's still going to try and make a go of it anyway because, hey, the suit doesn't make him Batman, he makes the suit worthwhile. I'm also loving these brand new cracked mirror versions of Batman's supporting cast. Again, it's both familiar to their gimmicks we all know and love, but also absolutely turned on their heads. And also, this is just like 3 really good designs that make for 3 really good silhouettes, and we don't always get that in comics, so you know what, all the credit in the world for that. Overall, I would give this one a very well deserved 8.5 out of 10. Chip Zdarsky continues to deliver on just about every conceivable level as a comic writer right now, and he's doing it at not 1 but 2 companies. It's nothing short of a miracle.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Jewel, and if you're seeing me right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, which I am very appreciative of. It really helps drive engagement and retention and all that other good YouTube stuff. So does liking and commenting. Wink wink. If you like my content too, you should check out my Patreon page. We just redid all the tiers, so there's a ton of great rewards. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month, and well, it would just really help me out. It's never expected, but always appreciated. So until next time everyone, I've been Cape Joel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.